Do you have a relationship in your life that leaves you feeling drained rather than nurtured? Are you always the one giving the support, but hardly ever, or maybe even never, getting anything back in return? As a highly sensitive person, you tend to be intuitive and empathic and highly sensitive, so you may find it all too easy to end up in these kind of toxic relationships. But toxic friendships can happen to anyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about 2 important ways that you can identify a toxic friendship, and then I'm going to suggest 4 things that you can do to protect yourself. Firstly, friendships are supposed to be two-sided, reciprocal and caring. Of course, any friend can have a bad day or be going through a bad time, but in a healthy friendship, this is a two-way process and you also get a turn. Unhealthy friendships may start out okay, but over time, toxic friendships reveal themselves by a trend, a pattern of negative behavior from the other person. Over time, it becomes more and more obvious that you're the one who has to step up, help out, listen and support, but your friend will never be there for you when you're the one who needs something. Secondly, you feel anxious. In a toxic relationship, you never feel really safe. In fact, just being around this person may make you feel anxious because somehow interacting with them leaves you feeling really bad in some way. Maybe you're frequently the butt of the joke, or perhaps they're always dismissing you, gaslighting you, invalidating you, making fun of you, putting you down, or making you feel guilty, getting you to do stuff. Or they may talk badly about you behind your back, or tell others the things that you confided in them. You cannot trust a toxic friend, and being in this kind of unhealthy relationship can literally be dangerous to your mental and physical health, more so if you're a sensitive person who's already prone to self-doubt and over-analysis. The good news is that you can learn how to deal with toxic friendships. It's never too late to set boundaries and steer your life in a completely different direction. People change and circumstances change, so it is important to be self-aware and take the time to evaluate your life and evaluate the friendships in your life fairly regularly. Notice how you feel around your friends and take yourself seriously if you realize that you have more negative than positive experiences. Trust your gut about what is truly good for you, especially in the longer term. Here are 4 strategies for managing toxic friendships in your life. Number 1, step back. Try to get some distance from your toxic friendship. Time away from them will help you to reflect, to gain some perspective, and clarify what it is that you really want to do about this. Number 2, talk to them. If someone is a part of your life that would be difficult to remove, or if they matter to you a lot, try to improve the situation. Tell your friend how their behavior affects you using I language, and talk about your emotions and your subjective experience rather than making accusations, and see how they respond. You can also write this in a letter to them, which is often easier and will help you to more clearly say what it is that you need to say. Setting boundaries in relationships is hard, but is always worthwhile. Your friend may not have realized how uncomfortable they make you feel. Number 3, reach out to other friends. Talking it over can be super helpful because explaining to somebody else what is going on always helps to make it clearer for you. Because hearing yourself say it out loud and also listening to their perspective may well impact the way that you see things. However, if the toxic friend and the friend you'd want to talk to are part of the same circle, then rather reach out to somebody external. You can also talk to a licensed mental health professional, such as a psychologist, to help you explore your options in a safe and confidential and supportive space. Number 4, end it. Completely getting out of a toxic relationship is obviously the last resort, But it may be necessary if you realize that the relationship is truly unhealthy. Toxic friendships that drain your energy, make you feel bad, sad, lonely, or even abused are just not worth it. You know, life is short, and improving your relationships makes a huge difference to your personal well-being. Getting out of an unhealthy relationship can also be wonderfully liberating. You will have more time, energy, and attention to invest in yourself and into relationships that build you up, nurture you, and help you to grow.